MZ. MZ. Right. So tonight, let's go to Nigeria. Niger. Hey, Niger people, you day. Cut. All right. So Niger, what is happening there tonight? Mary Edochie, Mary, aka May, Royal Queen May Edochie. Today is her birthday and she's 41 years old. And you guys remember 2 years ago, her husband of 24 years of marriage has decided to marry another woman. And what happened? He took to social media and said that he is a proud polygamist. Meanwhile, these two have been married at the court of law. Their marriage was registered at court and they also did a Catholic church wedding. But what happened? The husband has been dating a side chick for the past 10 years without Mary knowing. Oh my gosh, what's happening? So after 10 years, they both had a child. That side chick called Judy Austin. Remember, I always say something that everything that happens in your life, whether it is good, whether it is bad, whether it is whatever it is, just say, thank you, Jesus. What did I say? I say, whatever happens to you, whether it is a good thing, whether it is a bad thing, bad, bad, and good, whatever it is, don't worry. Just say, thank you, Jesus. Why am I saying this? There is a blessing behind it. You get what I mean? I say what? There is a blessing that is coming. So one day we were just on social media about 2 years ago when Mary's husband, Edochie, just announced on his Instagram page that Asumesi Judy Austin, tonight I have decided to marry a second wife. And that she's the person of Judy Austin. I am a proud polygamist. The wife doesn't know anything about it. And the wife and myself and any other person, today is the first time we are all hearing this. The wife just took to social media with just one word. Mary is a woman with few words, but full of actions. She didn't say anything. Your husband, you did not discuss with your wife that you got another woman pregnant. But you took to social media. You did not even discuss it with your wife. No. You came on social media and announced it to the whole world. I have decided to take a second wife. In the person of this lady, and he tagged her, and we have a child together, and also brought a picture of the lady and the child, everything on social media. So henceforth, I am a proud polygamist. Polygamist, my foot. Like I said, Mary is a woman of what? Few words. She doesn't talk. All she wrote on her page on Instagram is, God will judge both of you. That is all. She didn't say anything 2 years after today. That is the only word. God will judge both of you. That is all. Hey, you know something? God has a way of doing things so. When people think that they have gathered against you, God knows everything. Hey, what did I say? I said, God knows everything. Relax. Don't worry. God will fix everything for you. Hey, 2 years after today, we are still on social media discussing this issue. And the worst of it is that he was forcing his wife to accept the other lady as a second wife. And the wife says, no way. And what happened? After the man will come to the house and beat Mary. Mary said, what? And don't forget, they have 4 kids. 4 kids, or 2 elderly ones, who decided to take their phones and video their father, who was busy beating and hitting his wife, Mary Edochie. And what happened? When it was worse for Mary, Mary decided to go to court. She ran to court. Giddy, 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 giddy. Hey. And she showed a video to the court saying that I can no longer stay with my husband. However, I need a divorce. The court looked at the video and said, if your husband has to come to the house and then hit you, then we are going to prevent your husband from coming to the house. The court called the husband and said, from today, henceforth, do not step in the house. That particular house is a mansion. And who started? It was Mary. That is why it is important that every wife must work. Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. That loving husband can just turn into a lion. You never know. This world is a small world. Mary never uttered a word up to today. Only God will judge both of you. That is all. After these two who claim they are what? Polygamy, second wife and first, and the husband who go on social media and dance and mock Mary. But what happened? Help came from somewhere. Some people, A.Y. Makum, the comedian, took Mary to London just for shopping. Kaish! That is not all. The whole world just loved Mary, just like that. Mary started receiving endorsements upon endorsements. Kaish! Mary! Me, those days, when I even hear her voice, I feel like crying. Because all of a sudden, my husband says, I need a second wife. How dare you? But Mary was what? A hard-working woman. The land, she bought it with her own money. Kaish. And what happened again? The foundation of the house, she built it. She started it with her own money. That useless thing called husband. Guys, I'm coming. All right, let's go on. That useless thing called husband. Mary was working very hard, and the husband was spending the money. You see? As I'm talking to you guys, today is Mary's birthday. What has happened? Endorsements, beautiful gifts, and everything is coming to Mary. Today, a billionaire in Nigeria gifted Mary with a brand new Range Rover Vela. Kaish! She says, Kaish! And what has happened to this? He doesn't even have any accommodation. He's staying in a hotel for 2 years now. You see now? You see now what has happened to this man? He now lives in a hotel. What's he doing there? Always with other women. Today, this woman, tomorrow, the other woman. He's now a frustrated soul. You get me? Now a frustrated what? Soul. Men should value what God has given them. That wife that God has given you. Value that woman. As I'm talking to you, Mary has been visiting US, Canada, Germany. I mean, just name the countries. And Mary doesn't pay a dime. Nothing. Nothing. When Mary, they pay. Everything is free. However, producers of Nollywood are also inviting Mary to come and feature in their films. Aye, Kaish. If this is not blessing from God, what is it? If this one is not blessing, then what again, my people? He has refused to pay school fees. And I am saying that, Mary, do not receive any school fees from this man. And that is what, up to 2 years now, still the case is in court. And I am still of the view that Mary, do not receive any money from this man as school fee. He has refused to pay school fees. According to him, when the kids contacted him, he said that their mother is making more money than him. You see now? Look, I am saying it has been like this all along. This is no news. Mary, do not receive any money from this man. Look, let's just say that he's just a deadbeat. Let him go. Just let him go. So that you can conclude the words. The divorce proceed and be free. Enjoy yourself. Mary. Now the mansion, Mary and his children are there now. And the man is in a hotel somewhere. We don't need him for anything. He's just a useless thing. You understand? We don't need that thing for anything. So it is important that we don't even... Mary told her, look, this is my husband of my youth, and this marriage is going to last forever. She was just at home, didn't even know that the husband was doing this and that and that. You understand? So it is important. If Mary were not to be working, the husband would have brought that woman to the house. Mary said, no way, that woman is not coming to the house. Why? Because she's the one who built the house. About 90% of the money that went into that building is Mary's money. I swear to God. Hey. So the court says, no way. Go and find somewhere and go and stay. Up to now, he cannot rent a place from one hotel to another. Hey. So blessings, more blessings are coming for this lady. Thank you, Jesus. Like I said, anything that has happened to you, whether it's a good thing, if Mary were not to be working by now, we'll be hearing, my husband in the house. My husband wants to marry a second wife. Nonsense. Let us work as women, whether we are married or not, whether our husband has money or not, so that in cases like this, we can stand and not to be in the marriage that the man will bring another wife and that we don't have any say because you are not working to support your husband. You understand? Anything can happen. You never know. You never know. Mary never expected this thing to happen. You understand? So anything that happens to you, stop grumbling. Do not grumble. Do not complain. Just say, thank you, Jesus. And that's all. Leave the rest for God to handle and solve for you. Anyway, my people, let us rejoice for Mary. Happy birthday, Mary. I know there are greater and greater things for you. You have not done anything for what? Cubana, billionaire. He gifted Mary, single-handedly, gifted Mary with a brand new Range Rover Vela. Kaish. You understand? So people are looking at how she did not even talk. She did not go and sit anywhere and even talk about the ex-husband. What has happened? Nothing. She did not grant any interview to talk about her divorce. Nothing. In everything, give thanks to the Lord and just wait and see what God will do for you. Some of you, I know you'll be going for one interview to another. My husband, or your kwasia, or your 2 minutes man, or your say. No need for all those things. Whether he's 2 minutes man, he's 1 minute man, you were enjoying it and you were staying with him. So no need. I think a lot of people should learn from Mary that if you find yourself in a situation like this, do not run from one TV station, one FM station to another. However, focus on your job and business. Focus on doing something. Anyway, my people, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Thanks for supporting me always. Bye-bye.